Hey, this is Thomas Abunsen at InnerZone, and I'm gonna show you an excellent type of stretch for the superficial backline. That actually goes all the way from here, down our back, connecting every type of muscles, glutes, hamstrings, plantar fascia under our feet. So instead of the normal type of forward bend that goes like this, we can start to incorporate how we can look at this kind of like a long elastic rubber band. Where is movement happen and where is movement not happening? So we are of course going to go into the movements where it's not happening. So I'm going to give you an example. Breathe in and out breath. As we breathe out, it's so much easier to feel the body connected, grounded. And as I'm letting my chin drop, shoulder drop, I can breathe into the area between my shoulder blades where the next movement of my 33 vertebrae is going to continue down. And many times I see this happening. There is no movement. No movement in the thoracic up to the cervical. So the focus here is to kind of get very aware of where my movements are and where my movements are not. So now I'm going to increase the movements and letting my middle part of my back sink. I need to be really relaxed here in the back of my skull, where my skull meets my neck, because here is the motor receptors that actually through the brain and the nervous system is going to allow or not allow the movement, as well as to the fascia. And right here I feel this is my type of spot where I need to put extra focus to get that circular movement of my spine down. And as I'm continuing to coming down now, I'm also letting the movement going all the way in my lumbar. So my lumbar is not a straight line, but I can try to integrate curve and movement. And as I continue, I'm breaking with my feet, so I'm not collapsing, using the deep core line that comes from the arch of my foot, the muscle in the leg, the adductors inside the thigh, all the muscles in the hip and up through my core to my thumb. So I'm really focusing on relaxing my head and also facial muscles, so I can continue to go down. And taking a break here, as I'm going down, I can also use the deep core line to come up, instead of just going into what I call compensation patterns, where I'm coming up like in without any flow. I'm just coming up like putting blocks on top of each other like this. So instead of coming up like this, I can do not the roll down, but the roll up. So I'm going to take a shortcut down, and from here I can simply just let my knees straight a little bit, and as my knees straight a little bit, I feel the pull of my superficial backline, especially behind here, because the movement starts from my feet as I'm pressing myself up through the legs, through my hamstrings, and here through my lower spine. And as I continue to use my relaxing my arms, use my legs, I can lift up lumbar and thoracic. And eventually my cervical, and to get the full length, I'm lifting up my collarbones right here too. So this is a very integrated way of increasing movement and also increasing flow. And this is just one of the muscle chain connection. We call it the superficial backline, because every muscle is connected all the way up here, and we have a superficial front line that comes up here. We have lateral lines that are so important to give us functional movements, and we have functional lines to throw things, and we have also the very interesting and very unique thing about human beings, the spiral line, that really allows spiral movements as we are moving always diagonally through space.